Today's Yud Kislev, the day the Alter Rebbe was released from prison.
Why did the Alter Rebbe go to prison in the first place?
There was a group of people who were very upset that the Rebbe was teaching Hasidus, so they told the government he was doing crimes against the country. On Sukkot, the Russian police officers came to arrest him. The Alter Rebbe was able to run away, but when they came back a second time after Yom Tov, the Alter Rebbe went with them.
I heard that the Alter Rebbe caused the wagon to break and then the horse to die so that he shouldn't have to travel on Shabbos. I also heard an interesting story about the Alter Rebbe in jail. The Tsar wanted to come visit him, but he didn't want the Alter Rebbe to recognize him and realize who he was. The Tsar took off his ruined clothing and dressed up in plain clothes. But as soon as he walked into the Alter Rebbe's cell, the Alter Rebbe stood up for him out of respect for the Tsar. How did the Alter Rebbe know who he really was? The Alter explained that every king has a special malach that goes with him. When the Tsar entered, the Alter Rebbe saw the special malach. The Tsar also asked the Alter Rebbe what time it was. There were no windows in the room, but the Alter Rebbe was still able to tell the exact time. How did he know? The Alter Rebbe explained that there are different ruchnius energies at different times, and he could figure out the time based on the energy of the time.
The Alter Rebbe had other special visitors in prison too. Do you know who they were?
The Baal Shem Tov and Maggid of Mezrich.
Exactly. When they came, the Alter Rebbe asked them why he was put in prison. They explained that it was because he spread Hasidus. The Alter Rebbe wanted to know if it was a mistake, and maybe he should stop spreading Hasidus. The Baal Shem Tov and Mezrich Maggid said, no, when you are released, you should spread even more Hasidus than before.
Wait, if the Alter Rebbe was in jail, how did he eat? Did he have kosher food?
Actually, the Alter Rebbe asked one of the prison guards to tell the Hasidim where he was. He wanted them to send him kosher food. The guard was scared so that he would be in trouble. So he was walking down the street and saw a chassid. He whispered to the chassid to follow him. The chassid then followed him to the guard's house and waited outside for the guard. Went inside. After a few minutes, a watermelon came crashing down in front of the chassid. He picked it up and hurried over to Chassidim, thinking it might have a message from the Alter Rebbe. Sure enough, it contained a note from the Chassidim to send kosher food.
I heard that when the Alter Rebbe was free, they brought him to the wrong house. Is that true?
Yes, I heard that it was Nagid lived downstairs from the chassid that the Alter Rebbe was supposed to be brought to. The officers accidentally brought the Alter Rebbe to the Misnagid. After offering the Alter Rebbe tea, the Misnagid started speaking disrespectfully to him. As time passed, the Hasidim who were waiting upstairs started to get worried, wondering where the Alter Rebbe was. They went downstairs and overheard the Misnagid rude words. They were so angry they wanted the Chas v'Shalom and hurt the Misnagid. The Alter Rebbe said that is not the way of Hasidus. The Alter Rebbe finished his tea and thanked the Misnagid. He then went upstairs and celebrated with the Hasidim the whole night.
L'chaim, Baruch Hashem, the Alter Rebbe was freed. We should celebrate this special day by learning Hasidus and teaching it to others.